here it is, Friday the 13th, November. We're definitely for sure in the lockdown phase. But it's gonna be the last day of the deercation, rutcation, whatever you want to call it. Leo leaves to go back to New York on Sunday. Got some family things to take care of tomorrow. So it's gonna be our last hunt. It's about 10:30. So we're going to
11.
Okay, 11. We're going to go back here to the brothel because the wind's doing all kinds of funky things today. So we're going to go back here, get set up, have some lunch, have good conversation and good times, regardless of what happens today.
And reminisce all the time.
Yep. So stay with me. We're going to put some scent drag out and drag some scent back here right now. That's how magic happens. Now we're going to walk up here along this trail and check this trail camera here real quick. Once we get in the blind, we'll look through the card and see what kind of pictures we got showing up on there. The micro plot has done really well for us this year that we're coming up on right now. We're all set up in the brothel. Got the decoy set up. We dragged some buck and doe scent in with us. Set up several scent wicks. Yesterday, about 10:30, 10:45, one of the nice shooters we've been after strolled through back here, but he never came out where we were sitting on the fence line, and this is the circle and the direction that he was going, so we're not sure what happened there. Although yesterday when we were sitting in that fence row blind, we for sure, I can't say for sure, but we heard a ruckus behind us in the fence row. It sounded like something was tearing up a tree. So it could have been him coming through that fence row and seeing the decoy, but we never saw it. We just heard it, so we have no idea what it was. Could have been squirrel too, because we had a bunch of squirrels behind us. It is 11:45. We're gonna sit here till dark. Again, this is the last stitch effort, and I have never been a fan of last day, last hour, last minute type hunts. I hate that stuff. So I'm hoping that they move a little earlier today, according to DeerCast. It says this afternoon is supposed to be better than this morning. So we will see what happens. Time to eat some lunch. Alright, so it's almost 3 o'clock. We just had our first buck come through. I think it was a 4-pointer, maybe a 6. He come from our right, come down, looked at the decoy for a little bit, stood out there about 30-35 yards, and just kind of wandered off. Tell he's, just kind of moseying along. But I told Leo between 3 and 3:30 we'll see the first deer. He was about 10 minutes early, so.
But we're not complaining.
Yeah, we ain't complaining. So hopefully we get some more action here tonight. If a doe comes in, I may have to just make it happen, period. So we'll see what happens. Last time I set this blind, a couple days ago, almost a week ago, with the decoy in it, I had 5 bucks in this field all at once. So we just need the bigger ones to be here this time. And keep hunting. We just had a spike come through, came out from our left, worked out into the corn pile for a little bit, and then just turned and went down through the micro plot, and he gone. Alright, I know you guys can't see me very well with this headlamp on, but here's the thing. I'll be honest with you, with this nice fancy camera equipment I got, I'm not quite sure how to operate the night vision mode. So, we reviewed the footage. Based off of the footage and the large crash that we heard, we do believe this deer for sure is already down. So we're gonna go back here, see if we can find some blood. We'll start over where just past the micro plot, and we'll go from there.
Get some lights now. Should check that micro before the
Yeah. So we'll see what we got here. Right there. Alright, well, it's the morning after. We decided last night, like I said before, to go ahead and back out. We knew she had made the fence. Our property owner talked to the neighbor for us, and we've got permission to go over there across the fence. So our plan is to work our way down this trail to where she crossed, and we will get after the track here and see what happens. After reviewing the video last night on the TV, it's a little further back than what we had thought it was, but there is great blood. So I think what happened, since she was quartering to just a little bit, we think we cut the aorta artery, which runs right underneath the spine, and possibly even the femoral artery in her rear right side leg. So let's get after this track and see what we got. Hopefully we walk down the fence and she's just on the other side of it, piled up. So let's do this. So it is, what time is it? 8:58. Leo and I started tracking at 7:15? Quarter after seven. Somewhere in there for my big doe that I shot last night. We did back out. She did probably go I'm gonna say 300 or 400 yards, but there's absolutely no doubt that she was dead last night. If we'd have just kept going across the fence after we got permission, yeah, we'd have definitely probably came across her, but it would have just been a lot more difficult to track. And I'll tell you, one of my big things is, if you're in doubt even just the least little bit, especially if the temperatures are going to be 30 or 40 degrees or below at night, there's no need to push yourself. You can't see much, you can't do a lot. And I'll tell you right now, you see where Leo is standing. We were on this blood right here. Let me get focused on this. With our heads down, and you can see there is just a little bit of blood through here. Here, this leaf right here. I'll show you a little bit. Okay. And the last blood we saw was right there. Let me see if I can get on that there. Yeah, right there. And we're standing at this, just like this. And you see the log in front of me, and then boom.
And we pulled her out a little bit.
Yeah, we pulled her out a little bit. She definitely bedded right here last night.
Actually, where she died last night.
Yeah, this is right where she died. She was quartering to me. You can see the entry hole right there. So it's definitely high. Definitely a little bit back, but still inside the rib cage.
I knew you hit that rib, just the sound of it.
So we're gonna get this taken care of here real quick. So while Leo's taking pictures here, I just kind of want to go over this a little bit. Last night, about 5:30, I shot this doe, and I contribute us finding her to backing out and not pushing her once she crossed the fence. We do believe that she died fairly quickly last night, but I truly think that we found her where we found her because we were not trying to push her. My shot was a little high, a little back. She was quartering to, and you can see in the video when I take the shot that she actually turned so much that the arrow actually went in just underneath my bow here and actually came out her rear opposite side ham. And that's crazy, because she was only 31 yards away when I took the shot. A true trophy. We at Evolved Bow Hunting truly believe any deer harvested, period, no matter how big, no matter how small, especially with archery equipment, is a trophy. I mean, because everything has to be right, everything has to be perfect, and we gave this animal the respect it deserves by not pushing it, knowing that the shot was questionable, and backing out to where we could be able to find her in her first bed. Where we found her was for sure her first bed. So thanks for watching Evolved Bow Hunting Outdoors. 2020 hunting season still continues, even though my rutcation is over. Stay with us, enjoy the rest of the season, and stay safe.